Hey there Bitcoin buffs, ready to dive into the world of Bitcoin mining? In our awesome video, The Basics of Bitcoin Mining, how it works and its importance, will take you on a fun and informative journey through the magical process of mining Bitcoin. Get comfy because we're about to break down the essentials, give you some easy to understand tips, and maybe even crack a joke or two along the way. Before we kick things off, this video is purely for learning and entertainment, so no financial advice here, just clear steps on how Bitcoin mining works and why it's a big deal in the crypto world. The crazy world of Bitcoin mining. So, you've probably heard of Bitcoin and its wild ride in value, but how does it all work? Bitcoin mining is creating new Bitcoins by solving super complex math problems. These problems help verify transactions made in the currency, and once a miner cracks the code, they get rewarded with a bit of that sweet, sweet Bitcoin. Sounds fun? Not so fast. While striking it rich through mining sounds tempting, it's tough and pricey for most people. Bitcoin mining is all about powerful computers working together on a decentralized network. Fancy talk for a group of computers verifying Bitcoin transactions. As they do, these computers, called miners, keep the system running and get paid in Bitcoin for their efforts. This entire system runs on blockchain, which is like a super secure digital receipt that keeps track of all the Bitcoin transactions ever made. A block of transactions gets added to the blockchain after it's verified. Voila! A new Bitcoin is born. But beware, mining can be expensive and energy hungry, making it a challenge for the average person to jump into. But fear not, adventurous Bitcoin miners, we're here to arm you with the essential knowledge and insights to understand how Bitcoin mining works and why it matters in the world of crypto. If you're excited to uncover the basics and explore the importance of mining, hit that like button below and let's get started on this thrilling journey. How it really works. Bitcoin miners are in a constant race to solve super complex math problems, and whoever cracks it first gets to add a new block to the blockchain. Sounds simple? Not quite. This process, called proof of work, is all about guessing the correct number, hash, as fast as possible using specialized machines called ASICs, which can set you back a whopping $10,000 each. But the real kicker? These machines suck up massive amounts of electricity, making it expensive and not so eco-friendly. The reward for all this effort? If a miner wins, they bag 3.125 Bitcoins, which is worth about $196,875. But here's the twist. Every 4 years, that reward gets chopped in half, making the race even more intense. Every time 210,000 Bitcoin blocks get mined, about every 4 years, the reward for mining a block is cut in half. This halving event started in 2009 when miners earned an outstanding 50 Bitcoins per block. By 2012, that dropped to 25 Bitcoins, then 12.5 Bitcoins in 2016, and 6.25 Bitcoins in 2020. Now, in 2024, miners earn 3.125 Bitcoin per block, and by 2028, it'll shrink to just 1.5625 Bitcoin. So, as Bitcoin grows, the reward gets smaller, making mining a more challenging but still thrilling race for crypto enthusiasts. But hey, let's take a moment to celebrate your amazing curiosity and eagerness to learn. If you found this dive into the basics of Bitcoin mining both enlightening and enjoyable, go ahead and smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us as we work hard to bring you more valuable content and continue this exciting journey together in the world of Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin mining worth the effort? Maybe, maybe not. Mining Bitcoin can feel like striking digital gold, but the costs are no joke. You're looking at sky-high expenses for equipment and electricity. One ASIC uses as much power as 500,000 PlayStation 3s. On top of that, Bitcoin mining now gobbles up more electricity each year than many entire countries, clocking in at a massive 176 terawatt hours. In fact, mining a single Bitcoin might take as much electricity as your home uses in 9 years. Joining a mining pool can help cut costs by sharing resources, but you'll also share the rewards. And with Bitcoin's wild price swings, it's hard to know what you'll end up earning. Are you thinking about mining Bitcoin? Here's what you'll need to get started. Number 1. Wallet. First off, you'll need a wallet. This is where all the Bitcoin you mine will be safely stored. Think of it as a super secure digital bank account for your crypto. You can use wallets from companies like Coinbase, Trezor, or Exodus. These wallets let you store, send, and receive Bitcoin without any fuss. Number 2, mining software. Next, you'll need mining software, which is pretty easy to find and often free. Whether you're using Windows or Mac, Options will connect your software to the hardware and get you mine. Number 3, computer equipment. Here's the big one, your computer. To mine Bitcoin, you'll need some serious hardware, and it's gonna guzzle electricity like a thirsty camel. The cost of hardware can hit around $10,000 or more. Wild, right? And there you go, you're all set to become a Bitcoin miner. Price swings and regulations. Number 1, price volatility. Bitcoin's price is like a roller coaster on turbo mode. Since its launch in 2009, its value has been everywhere. Just 2021, Bitcoin swung between less than $20,000 and over $73,000. This craziness makes it challenging for miners to determine if the juice is worth the squeeze. Mining costs are high and the rewards can be unpredictable. Number 2, regulation. And then there's the government. Many aren't exactly rolling out the red carpet for Bitcoin. In fact, some view it with more suspicion than your nosy neighbor. Governments could step in and ban Bitcoin mining like China did in 2021, claiming it was too risky and causing wild speculation. So Bitcoin mining can be a wild ride. Bitcoin's price swings are like a high-stakes poker game. One minute you're on a winning streak, and the next you're bluffing your way through a disaster. And then you think you've got a winning hand, the regulators might swoop in like the dealer calling, "Time's up!" Bitcoin's volatility, taxes, and what you need to know. Bitcoin's price has been on a wild ride, spiking in 2020 and 2021 before crashing in 2022 as interest rates increased. By 2024, it hit an all-time high again. But remember, taxes are lurking and the IRS is closely monitoring all that Bitcoin action. Here's the scoop. Number 1, business or hobby. If mining is your full-time gig, good news. You can probably deduct expenses. But if it's just a hobby, you're out of luck regarding deductions. Number 2, mined Bitcoin is income. Successfully mining Bitcoin? The value at the time you get it will be taxed like regular income. Number 3, capital gains. If you sell your Bitcoin at a higher price than when you got it, there's a capital gain, and yep, it's taxed like stocks or bonds. So keep your tax game strong while riding those Bitcoin waves. Bitcoin's tax game is like juggling flaming torches. Handle it right and you're in the clear, but drop the ball and you'll get burned by the IRS. Whether it's income or capital gains, Uncle Sam's waiting to grab his share when you cash out. Earnings, electricity, and odds. Did you know that a Bitcoin miner currently rakes in 3.125 Bitcoin to validate a new block on the Bitcoin chain? That's around $196,875. But hold on, mining isn't all sunshine and rainbows. It takes a ton of energy. Creating Bitcoin guzzles down 176 terawatt hours of electricity yearly, more than the Netherlands or the Philippines use. As of August 2021, mining just one Bitcoin would take about 9 years of household electricity. Crazy, right? Now, let's talk about price. Bitcoin's value has been a wild ride, trading as low as $4,107 in 2020 and soaring to an all-time high of $73,750 in March 2024. By 2024, it's settled around $63,000. If you're thinking about going solo as a miner, keep this in mind. The odds of a modestly powered miner solving a Bitcoin hash were about 1 in 26.9 million as of January 2023. That's a long shot. Finally, the Bitcoin mining scene is dominated by a few countries. As of January 2022, the United States led the pack with 37.8% of miners, followed by mainland China at 21.1% and Kazakhstan at 13.2%. So there you have it. Mining Bitcoin is a big game with big numbers. For each new block, a miner earns 3.125 Bitcoin or $196,875. It's like hitting the jackpot every time you win. The real deal on Bitcoin mining. So, you're intrigued by Bitcoin mining. It definitely sounds exciting, but let's get real. It's tough and can be pretty pricey if you want to make a profit. Bitcoin's price's wild ups and downs add to the uncertainty. Bitcoin itself is a speculative asset, meaning it has no intrinsic value. It won't create anything for you, and it's not tied to something solid like gold. Your chance of making money comes from selling it to someone else for a higher price. But here's the catch, that price might not be high enough for you to actually make a profit. Bitcoin mining might seem like striking gold, but it's more like digging for treasure in a desert. You'll need a ton of resources, and there's no guarantee you'll find anything valuable. Before we wrap up, we have one last favor to ask from you, our awesome audience. If you found this deep dive into the basics of Bitcoin mining both informative and fun, please smash that like button and consider subscribing to our channel. Also, drop a comment below sharing any cool insights you've discovered about Bitcoin mining, or let us know what topics you'd like to see in future videos. Your support means the world to us as we continue bringing you valuable content and embark on this exciting crypto journey together.